You impact a lot of.
If I were president of this country, God show you His wonder. You're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're not footballer.
Yeah.
A football developed country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to yesterday because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What would the book do for you? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
Just me.
Connections there, you not get it.
Yeah, no connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that just happen here. You know, I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years older Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
He does not have that contact.
The standards set a trap for Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Badia to where. And said the way forward is the Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he's now where he's just thinking all kind of way, Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went, some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, Bagati thing, they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened, wow. All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh. Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper. And you were here with our own leadership. And we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving about for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He got going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. It was from Kun office, my own son office that I went and signed a resolution. I asked many seconds why you all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So signing the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah, correct move.
President Boyka 2025 budget will determine his clear vision for the country.
Okay, so
it also includes the dividend on some of these crowds. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpass bridge that the Chinese government is about to build and the road from Cassidy Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the Puebla. That's true. But it was blocked in the Puebla. The President Boyka visited to China, that when we are taking action on the global stage, we take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting them will join inside and go stand.
Just a final question.
I mean,
yeah.
So You see, he visited to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government will waste time when they say they want to do something, but when it's about their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on a global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hate ourselves as a country and people to please any other country.
So Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's set to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where the vehicle, they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that Dr. Ware is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero. In sports? Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise. Your national your national team, if they go.
the Senate set a trap of worker.
Okay.
Because when we are wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything and the position statement for those commissioners who decided from body to where and said the way forward is the Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, Magati thing, they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi House. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it from the IAA. Oh, because you were one of those. Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kum, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Baka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with Ellie.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving a Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finish campaign for that kind of woman, then he wants to persecute us. He does going to persecute us. So what is going on with Ekun?
I see the shining light on the hill that Liberia will be redeemed. Whenever I speak to Uncle Joe, what's going on with Uncle Joe? What's going on with the First Lady?
Why you did this? You know what they told me?
No.
What's going on?
Resolution is not a law.
Is this the Jose Iman Bwaka with champion?
So starting the resolution,
is this the Jose Iman Bwaka with Soto the Labrador people?
Send a bill.
Is this the Jose Iman Bwaka?
And back it.
Okay. That was a spam move.
God save our state.
I said correct.
Seriously.
Yeah, correct move.
Somebody you bow, Papa. You bow. You collected $22 million again without PPCC involvement.
Honored at this recent investiture.
I wish to be something else, so we not vote for Latin and we here, oh. People dying in job, us money is single. They're crying for YFs. I thought they say we were in job. 100 years back and forth. There was nothing to go up. Yeah, we're so all betray the labor. Yeah, they come over to finish game. Listen. We get gold, we get diamond, we get iron, oh. We get all, we get timber, we get rubber, oh. They sell the money in the bank and we are living, oh. After the 100 days, like us, I be the quarter, oh. But what on the tree, oh, go. Waka, oh. We die, oh. Waka, oh. What on the tree, oh, go. Waka, oh. We die, oh. Waka, oh. What on the tree, oh, Waka, oh, we die, oh.
And the first time in the country you will see I'm to wrong. We're not talking play the ego, we're not fighting they will go. And when we talking say the team work out to win to all wrong. You can just be looking at all that to say is sleeping among the men are pong. Expressing my feelings on the song, the 22 minute roll. You tell me how far you go. Then I only want talking say we are coming and go. The people say from Ghana, the people say police for A, yellow machine for China, they come and say let no for A.
Yama, we're not feeling for yet. Joseph Bogavin, poor in there.
One to get it, made them to SAP. One to get it, made them to SAP.
What on the tree, oh, go. Waka, oh, we die, oh. Waka, oh. What on the tree, oh, go. Waka, oh, we die, oh.
We play the freedom of speech.
Okay, so let's go on right here on this very time. Hats up to all of you wherever you are. Today is Tuesday, right? Yes, certainly. And so we are certainly getting there. And with God being on our side, with no fear, no favor, we are right here tonight. And welcome to the program Face the Issues. On the program Face the Issues, we don't discuss personality. Nope. But issues involving personality. When personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't hear no way as it is. But rather we tear you apart. And normally and usually because of the pain that we attend tearing you apart, we just tell you sorry. But that sorry is not an indication of regret of our actions. Never ever do it. Of course, we welcome all to this class. Whether you are against us, whether you for us, whether you like us, you don't like us, we welcome you. The only thing we can tell you, which of course we are sticking to and will continue to do, is to tell you for sure that, as a matter of fact, when you misbehave on any of our students that we know, we take you from this class, because that is not where we come and entertain rudeness. That rudeness brought people to power today, and we are suffering from it. So we're not going to entertain it. So if you were rude and you made your way to power, now that you are in power and you are governing the state, we'll not allow you to govern us with rudeness. So we'll take you from our class and take you from there. And anytime you make any of my students to misbehave, that you will be punished for that misbehavior, not them, because you provoke them. So provocation is a defense for my students. They can use that one. That's affirmative defense. I gave it to all of them. Anybody outside who provokes any of my students to behave some kind of way in class, I know that my students are never bad until you can bring bad behavior to them. They will continue in class. You know, that's the whole thing about a class. So when you come into class, don't engage my students. And when they engage you back, even if their engagement is not directly proportional and is overly, I will still protect them and I will take you from out of the class, because my students are trained students and nobody's supposed to touch them. So you see where the problem is. And then you can say, unfair. Don't just act bad in this class here on my students. They are Google students, and you see them, they come online, they're not talking to anybody, they're greeting teacher, they're greeting each other. The how the student they can behave, they can be greeting each other, you know, what they call smart way. They don't get time for you. But when you come now and you made them to what they call, then we block you. So I think we are getting there. Hats up to you, Matilda Stevens. Nina, what's up? I hope you're doing so great. One of my students who came to this country is going back. They call him J-Man J, Joshua Conner. Very stubborn student. He's going back. Let me say hats up to all of you. William Bro has everything. You and your brother Emmanuel Bro. The bros are in class, and so we will appreciate all of you. And let's see our Brown Senior. And so I think I'm a fair teacher. Yeah, I'm a clear, fair teacher. The law is the law. And I'm finished passing the law already. So when you breach it, we'll deal with you. We don't get time for that. You like it, you want praise. Your own people then. But don't hit at me. In fact, by hitting at me, you know you will provoke my students. Now they play the program and come from. So don't just hit at me. Leave us alone. Let us fly. That's how we can do it in this class here. We're not looking. Sarah's Joel McGee. And our ambassador, our international ambassador here at Royal Communications Incorporated. And so he's the international ambassador at Royal Communications Incorporated, and we are certainly getting there. All right. Royal Communications Incorporated is an embodiment of the Royal Multi-Purpose Investment Group. And that's what it is, you know. Yeah, the same thing Chelsea leading. They kind of turned and said, I want to call Chelsea be leading. That's just way that they finish here for because me I want for us to get there. But anyway, welcome to class. Hats up to all of you. And times are hard, times are good. Keep playing your cash giveaway. We are certainly getting there. And star 7 and star 2 for hash. Like I said, now 3,000 again is 4,000 that you'll be getting. So the star 7 and star 3 for hash. Now, what we're planning to do, I'm working with the radio entertainment group. Our listeners in other countries such as Grand Bassa, Tim Bong, and that of Nima, we want to try something. And with them, they will have their own code. I will announce it for them to play with it in those counties, and then they will be called up by those journalists on the platform. Meaning, let's say for instance, the show ends at 10 o'clock. So from 10 to 10:30, that's when we'll have the interconnectivity stuff
where we'll be hearing from people in Ghana calling all winners, so that wherever you are, you can follow up. Because I know people playing from where Senegal or so forth, they can play 2 ways. If you're in Senegal or whatever, you can play 2 ways. You can use the 2 ways. You can use this other code and play, and you use the other code and play. But you will stay what they call, and that is what we are working on. Because the lady who won the vehicle, she said she won it using our platform Kings. And I said they must send me that voice. Let me listen to her. I want to hear her myself, because I was in and I was attending to an issue, and when that happened, and so and so I think we are getting there. Let me say welcome to all of you. So tonight, 2 things we'll talk about. One or you will not like it. Me, I let the low beyond things. When people talking, I like the low beyond. I'm too strong. I let the low beyond things where people don't expect people to go that way. I can go at, because that people can take me there. Except people don't get there. That's when, you know, and I think for sure we are certainly getting there, and with God all things are possible. So we think we are here tonight, and let me share with you something that you did not know. In fact, you knew it because we said it. There's nothing we've said that hasn't come true. And like I was telling a brother of mine today, and I told him, and Anthony Moses, what's up? I heard your story. Let me get detail about it. You know, I can play with that kind of thing, but I want you to be the one to cry out first. Yeah, say your thing you want to say, then I will say my own I can say behind it. He's the labor inspector from Lower Magibi. Yeah, okay. Upper or lower? I think lower is this side, right? Then the upper, the other side. Okay, no problem. Anywhere, yeah, that they play, yeah, but the idea something happened. But I will be able to order stay here Toto because he told me something today. So we'll get there. Let me tell you something that you don't know. That you people did not want to believe. You know, my students, most of them believe me. I want to say, not them, but people who are doubting us. Let me tell you what is happening now. So take your time, take a look around you. Before the 2017, before I go there, let me just tell you that the Musa Ability team, now the Rule of Law Caucus, they have taken, and the majority block speaker to the lower court, and I asked him for a declaratory judgment to declare the rights and of them and so forth here and there, and declaring that I was just reading a story somebody tried to share with me just to give you an update. Those of you yesterday who were saying that the guy is going to section, it means that the man is already it. So like I told you, there was something planned. So they took in to the State Judicial Circuit Court, and George W. Smith, and they have summoned the majority broad speaker and Richard Nambwe-Kun to appear. And on Thursday, remember, they are asking for declaratory judgment. I guess that's it, a petition, and declaratory judgment. And by the lawyers representing the Imbato speaker, Ajay Fonantikofa. So, and in their petition, the lawyers pray the court to declare the election of Speaker Richard Nambwe-Kun as not a void. So they are still fighting the battle. They are still fighting the battle, like I told you people. As it stands, Fonantikofa is still the Speaker of the Republic of Liberia. So on the 16th, they're going to look into that declaratory judgment stuff, and let's see what comes out of there. The election has not a void. So they cited all of that. So they are using all of the legal issues. Like I told you, that was part of the plan. Let's go to section. You got to be within and be fighting. You got to be there and then see that the thing the man doing affecting you. You can't be outside and fight. You should have standing. How do you have standing? You got to be within before you have standing. So that's the strategy that I was talking about yesterday. I think I was talking about it on Sam Andrew's show. I said there's another plan that coming up anytime soon. So they've gone there to ask for declaratory judgment, and on that. So the court will have to declare that indeed the election of Kun is. That's why you see the Kun men passing all over the place. You're not even looking less because they're confused, man. All right, so that is it. And we are certainly getting there. So they bid up to the sonar, as you can now sense it, right? So that is another test. The Supreme Court is silent, and we're going to see what are the invitation from the speaker whose election is unconstitutional, because they say it's not a void, and they're going to be attaching that Supreme Court ruling to it to say, look, every other thing the people did according to the Supreme Court is not a void. So we want for you to know that the election of speaker was not a void. So they're attaching that. Now, the court is now pushed to understand from the contemplation of the Supreme Court's opinion. Now, the Supreme Court is silent. So in the wake of all of that, will the Supreme Court be able to honor the invitation from the majority bloc speaker for them to attend? That was the question I was asking last night. So you see, everyone is being pushed against the wall. We're going to now see what will happen. They are testing everything they can. And I think it is good that you follow the process. We'll give you these updates as they are. But let's leave that one and then come on to something very important that I want you to grasp. So like I said, prior to the 2023 election, I told you people that this country, you are putting the country in the hands of people who were not united, and there's no way they were going to be united. You need unity. You need unity to forge or to succeed. There is strength, maximum strength in unity. They say in union, strong success is shown. In union, strong success is shown. When the union is strong, not just union, but when the union is strong, success is very much sure. Now, you were putting your something into the hands of a group of people passing around. Angry people get together. They don't trust each other. They know that each other will be rogues. They're insulting each other. They know that so rogues coming together. No leadership. Nobody trusts anybody. The very people who are going to Bwaka, they knew that Bwaka was wearing pampers. Some of them knew it. Dylan knew that Bwaka was dismissed before. So you can see the combination of people coming together. It was just a marriage of convenience. Not that they trusted each other. You could see that. So you could see that the country was going to crumble. So the crumbling you are seeing now is as a result of that. Why? Good. So let me just give you the hint as you will follow the debates going forward. The guys are insulting each other now within their rescue camp. Right? So today, somebody shared with me, you know, I don't follow what's Waterspoon stuff, but I will tell you all that he's crying now, right? So let's get there, and then so that you can get what I'm getting here. So he says something. Let's listen to him. Let's have a listen, please. Let's have a listen. All right?
Shining light on the hill that Liberia will be redeemed whenever I speak to Uncle Joe. What's going on with Uncle Joe? What's going on with the First Lady? What's going on? Is this the Joseph Iman Bwaka we champion? Is this the Joseph Iman Bwaka we sold to the Liberian people? Is this the Joseph Iman Bwaka? That will be no nonsense Joseph Iman Bwaka. May God save our state. Something seriously is happening. You see, when Unity People Party come up and talk, they go in the corner and they cry every night. They cry. They are not happy. They are crying. They are shedding tears because failure came so soon. They are weeping because the misery of corruption came so soon. You cannot find Jeremy Pierre to say fue. You cannot find Daniel Sano. They all hard in watching Arsenal game. They cannot speak no more because there's nothing to speak about. You cannot find them, my people. Wake them up. Call them. It's time for real talk. They can go on Orchid FM. They can go on Crown FM. They can go anywhere or choose to come a spoon. Call them. The failure came too soon. The failure in government. That anybody can do anything they want to do. I know Samuel Kofi rules. When I was a little boy, Samuel Kofi used to sleep in our house. Samuel Kofi rules first son with my sister friend right in our house. We got a relationship. Himorai Akam. What's going on now? Can he speak on it? I had to recuse himself from the IAA because he's one of those that approved the contract. They're looking for people and independent people to do investigation. They can't find one from the Ministry of Finance and all over. Only one thing you can do, my man, you are suspended pending investigation. I know you try to do something here. Honorable Ford family. But Liberian people, they are impatient. They are tired with lies. That whenever the minister is caught in something, they say we will investigate. Bill Maggie Jones put his name down on LFA paper to travel with the national team and get DSA. He came on the show and he lied. Who will put your name on the paper? Even if it's not you. Bill Magain's Jones were caught in the same stuff before Gafar on the Burma Kamara. The same procurement process. The young man had to fire him. Because Bill Magain Jones said the man lied on him. Bill Magain Jones gave the thing to his sister-in-law, his brother-in-law, whatever the relationship may be. Sankara, you know the story. And he lied and said he didn't know the guy. That alone called for immediate dismissal. He disowned his own friend and brother. Gafran watches the show every second. Who needs to tell Gafran something? What is going on? Bill Magain Jones, that Prince Louis, the boss man for the family, the senator, Prince Louis, that Prince Louis became. You know Bill Magain Jones. You're from the same Bon County. You know all that thing you're doing led to the burning of the Capitol building. You are involved with it. You're my friend, my brother, my man. We can talk. But your behavior led to the burning of the Capitol building for it. Take some responsibility here. You cannot exclude yourself. Every one of you. From Fanatic Kofa to Thomas Fana to Fode Famula to Richard Koo. I can't listen, you don't call me. Your greater behavior led to the burning of the Capitol building. Your greater behavior, that it should be there, but you and the money you will receive, you want to take out the old people because you want control and power, led to the burning of the Capitol building. My friend, brother, listen, I keep it real. That's why my only friend and my wife, I make her ready money in the evening with makeup. I don't trust Acid doing the show. I don't trust anybody. Because tomorrow, they will listen to Kevin to the gameplay or send us said this to me. Oh, you call my name. I just want to say this. I just want to say this to you, my brother. You are not excluded. You got to ask the Liberian people for forgiveness. No, you bought 30 pieces of motorbike. One of them are 1,000. One of them are 1,000. If you put all of them together, that's 30,000. Thank God for you. You got money. You got businesses. I'm happy for you. For it. For your behavior. Let people to burn the Capitol building because of you. You need to apologize to your district in Bon County.
Okay. So for the family, and who always watches on Waterspoon show, he's been roasted there. And by the very Waterspoon, and I'm very shocked at 40 family. When I was at Truth FM, he was a young gentleman, sound, always advocating for what he thought was good for his people, for a name to be up now for the wrong reason. People I'm disappointed in, I will tell you that clearly. 40 family, James Kohler, my own, he's still my brother anyway. For a name to be no kind of thing, because we know. Especially for Kohler, yeah, we came a very long way. But again, that's what about. But like you hear Waterspoon saying, Waterspoon's statement did not go without latches from the government agents. I will play subsequently, but there's something important I want to talk about. Eugene Fagona jumped on Waterspoon and calling him criminal. I told you about these people that knew each other. Who told you that Joseph Boaga? The Joseph Boaga was so the scene where Costa brought it Osa when Costa and Joseph Boaga fell off. The day Joseph Boaga sacks Eugene Fagon. If Eugene Fagon not come and say Joseph Boaga used to be PP on his head when you go to them in the area there, you're not about more bar already. Then they sack Eugene Fagon today. If you not hear him talk things about Joseph Boaga, don't call me AB. And that Eugene Fagon talking about Stanton Waterspoon today and cussing Stanton Waterspoon. When most of the recordings we play about Obina and from MCC, Stanton Waterspoon or behind keeping Fagon here, and Fagon said that he didn't want keeping Stanton Waterspoon up. That other recording is there again. I will play it, but I just want to tell you that they are fighting among themselves. Today, my own big brother Jeremiah Pia, he threw jabs at Stanton Waterspoon. He said the media has been hijacked by unprofessional presses. You know why? Because Stanton Waterspoon calling Jeremiah Pia the idiot. I just play just now. Oh, you didn't listen to that part. I didn't hear Major Jeremiah Piano taught that thing he taught today. You listen.
Fight on the hill that Liberia will be redeemed whenever I speak to Uncle Joe. What's going on with Uncle Joe? What's going on with the First Lady? What's going on? Is this the Jose Yuman Bwaka with champion? Is this the Jose Yuman Bwaka with soul to the Liberian people? Is this the Jose Yuman Bwaka? That will be no nonsense Jose Yuman Bwaka. May God save our state. Something seriously is happening. You see, when Unity People Party come up and talk, they go in the corner and they cry every night. They cry. They are not happy. They are crying. They are shedding tears because failure came so soon. They are weeping because the misery of corruption came so soon. You cannot find Jeremiah Pierre to say fue. You cannot find Daniel Sano. They all had it.
So that's the point. That's where Jeremiah Pierre came in say it's hijacked now by unprofessional people. But that's the medium that brought you to power. My own big brother Jeremiah Pierre. And you say you started on radio to the same platform. You were unprofessional. You're not the same thing you were doing. And what brought you to power? So the message said that today not a very unprofessional. You see, so the issue can be talking about. So for me, I ain't got a problem with you Liberian people. All day you get ready, you won't cause me, but it will still come out of the city. Ain't true. No, let me tell you, you know the reason I started to believe in truth? You don't even know. God has taught me a great deal of lesson. Even people who work with me, when they bring up anything I know it will catch up with us tomorrow, I will never put my hands down. I can read ahead before I take anything for today. I can go look fire. That thing I can be or maybe think about your future. I can think about my future. That you put not think about your future. And you see how you're loaded now in the country. What they get? Maybe you know you young man, you get future. You think I don't know that thing? Go, that my friend journalists then who compromise today that tell them when you go tell I want to. Tell them one, not me. I knew about my future ever since. I knew who will come here. You think I didn't think about my future ever since? I beg you, you're getting your head. They play with air now. Now the thing then we're trying to avoid ever since we were telling you it will happen in the future. You think I was not thinking about my future? You think I was coming to look? No, you're not even understand yourself. You're kind of, oh, Eddie, you know, you're young man, you're growing up, you know, you got to think about your future. Your friend, oh, that compromising will make me to think about my future. You think I'm a crazy person, eh? I'm very smart. God is with me. God guides every step that I take. All those steps, God can guide me through them. So I think about my future. Oh, you don't that thing you're gonna be talking. That you're not thinking about your future, that you're there roaming the country, destroying the country. You're not thinking. People like us, we think about our future. That's why we are to where we are, and we are where we are, and telling you about the future we once told you about that we're living in today, and we are playing commentaries about the very future. We told you that these people were coming together and things were going to be terrible. Eugene Fagon is causing Pierre. Causing Stanton Waterspoon today, the man he sat with, the man who championed Joseph Yuman Bwaka, pay his bills in America so forth that the man you causing today, the man who helped Joseph Yuman Bwaka to the presidency, that the president Eugene Fagon causing today. You see how God can do things? God has thrown confusion into their camps. I think about my future. So nobody will come and say, hey, you young man, think about your future. You must be thinking about your own future. You don't even know what you're doing. You don't even know. For the fact that you even coming to advance me, that means you haven't even understood what the future is all about. Or you think I can listen to some people? You think a person that you are listening to? When you're feeling what they call your compromise already, when people saying the truth, you don't want to hear it, and then you get ready. If you think about your future, you know the future, okay, no problem. The future that you're talking about, I'm not thinking about. That you're thinking about, because I'm not thinking about it. That's why you told me to think about it too. That the future we're in now today and you're suffering. And that the future we're in now you're suffering, you go find a place to have. You think I get up for that thing. You play your cash, give it away, my people. That the real future there. Think about your future and play your lay cash, give it away. Because nothing in the country here. Play your lay cash, give it away. Eh? And I know we always want to when you tell you, AV, think about your future. Me, I'm a journalist who will stand up any day. Whether you go or you won't come down here and there, I'm a journalist. I know exactly my road. I know my profession. I know everything it is. Anything I say, one thing that is guarded by it should be facts. I shouldn't allow anybody. And I will never allow anybody. No. I'm not emotionally charged. No, what I can't say, I say the way I'm saying it. But don't think that I'm emotionally charged. I will just allow anybody know. I will not. I will try my best to be as I am. Yeah? Let our friend there, they're gone today. There are a few of my friends who we all used to be together during the CDC time. Today, you hardly hear them now. They don't want you to be thinking about their future, not me. Me, but I get my future to think about. I think about my future. I know exactly what to say when. I started criticizing when we was in power. I criticized officials when we was in power. So today, the only reason you see me, I'm focusing on Joseph Boakai official then here. Because there will come time I will focus on them. The reason I stay focusing on Joseph Boakai and I official are not my own reason. I know my own reason. Honor where? Yes, I focus on his officials as well, and I'm more on his officials. Yeah. You know why I be on Boakai now? I get my own reason. But I will come for an official then. Now, I'm not ready for those people then yet. I will come for Boakai for now. But you see, and the only reason you see me adding Jeremiah Kun there, which I come and go to now, is because Jeremiah Kun is somebody who treated my papa bad. Senator Prince Johnson is a father figure to me. I didn't go to that something today. You know why I didn't go down there? Because they witchcraft people, then they get part of down there. They sit down there, they want to see people, all their political reasons they gather down there. That whole gathering today, well, politics, they want what they call, no, we're not going there for the politics. We're not going there for the politics. I advocate for people when they are even dead. I will stay advocate for them, especially when somebody is doing something that is unjust. Huh? So you see, some of the things that we can be talking, all the things that we can be talking, you can be passing all what they play, blah, 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 blah. But today, to tell you, keep playing your cash giveaway. We are sending it, getting there. I don't get time for the people in the country here. The country will be straight. She said, because we're not spoil our system. There are good people you see in the security forces. Today, they are being seen as bad. Why? Because they have a bad leader. It's not that they were bad. They see people that are operating today, they were operating unaware. Why didn't you see them bad? You see people that are operating, some of them operated on Ellen Johnson said, why didn't you see them bad, but today you see them bad? Because of the leader. You see what happening now? These people are good, that the leader making them bad. So you see, most times I can be very careful in dealing with them. That's why you see the official there, what they call, I'm very careful. Let me give you my reason now, why Boakai. Because these same people operated unaware. Why were they not terrible? Because leadership. And we still went for it because we knew that kind of leader, what they call, you know, and we certainly get in there. God bless us all. Let's get it. But let me come to the real issue for tonight. You're sorry to say this. Our late senator, my own pa, he was lying in state today, giving a state honor for his services rendered to the country. Whatever he did is going to be buried with him. But the only area I have problem, in which I will keenly observe this entire process till the burial, is the fact that other people, perhaps, this is where we're trying to infer some motive here about the death of this old man. People must have been, you know, sometimes you want to be careful to say people responsible for the papa's death. But again, the way people will behave, you'll say, oh yeah, that they put them responsible for the person's death. So let's take, for instance, your father, or something happened to a relative of yours. And the very person will be showing concern, they are running after recognition of property and things. So now you just sit and say, man. There's one of my clients that they put one, what they call the one when they took their brother was sick, they carried him in the bush in the absence of the wife and so forth, doing passing all over the place. Then they go do all kinds of things in there. You see how God can do things. The man not even die yet. They were taking him. The twin brother was taking the man clothes and wearing it. The man dies. They chunk his two children outside with the wife, and then now they are SYZ passing around. You see the kind of thing that can happen. So that matter then. You see how? So why will we not say that they don't want to kill the man? The man not die. You're wearing the man clothes, doing all kinds of things. The man dies. You throw out the man family, took the property, and then you're doing all. So who will not say that you're killing the man? You see the kind of behavior that can now link to say, oh, this person could have a motive. The motive is to take over the property. So it is possible that they found a means, and of course, they executed it. So the opportunity was like, so those are the kind of things. Now, prior to the senator's death, events unfolded. And we know that the senator did not die a happy man. They agree, whatever condition we are going, but he did not die a happy man. As to whether it is that unhappiness that led to his death is something else that we can really look at. But people's behavior now will make us to know whether that unhappiness led to his death. Because we don't know. But one thing we know is he was not happy. It's like a guy or poor man, right? Poor people are not people, let me say, or struggling men. They mainly struggling or whatever it is, and he just falls off and dies. Sometimes you want to say that struggling that killed, no. Maybe something else happened that killed him. But you want to say that he's suffering, right? But depending on what will happen, the after, the fact, that what we say, the after the fact. So that thing that will happen, that what will tell you, say, oh, you know that they may think you kill me now. Then you start inferring those kind of things. Star 7 and star 24 hash. Moses care. That's the code for tonight, and then you'll get 4,000 for tonight. Star 7 and star 24 hash. You can play that with it. So that is why it is, right? Today, God is wonderful. You'll be playing with God basically in this country. You'll be sitting there and saying, men of God and women of God. You don't want to believe that there's a God. You only subscribe to God because of the dollars and cents then people will pay as offering for you to collect. That when you know that God exists. Some of us, we haven't reached at that level yet to start collecting offerings, because I know one day we might read that, to start collecting offering and tithes. But we still appreciate and acknowledge that there is God. Because the happenings, when you read and you know how God can operate, when you get to know God, his scope of operations, how he does his things, you will know that, oh, it has to be God doing the one. It has to be God doing the one. It has to be God doing the one. That how you will get to know it. You say, but then God exists. Today, my people, God is wonderful, yeah? Jeremiah Kun, I don't know what thing he was talking. Today, Jeremiah Kun was talking from his mouth today. So confused thing. Lies mixed with confusion, or to the extent, hey God, the man is dead. That's when you don't even say negative. Forget about other things. You don't even say negative things about the dead. But that boy was brave to talk about things about Prince Johnson today. Oh, y'all didn't get it? You see, when y'all go to places, you're not let to observe. You're not let, and at the place people like us, we come in. That the place people that God can open our eyes. And God said, look, I will show you something, Abby. What you will see. It's not what everyone else will be hearing, but they will not be able to understand. I will be there to give you that understanding. And that is how God operates. And that understanding that I got today, I'm about to share with you. God is wonderful. I will keep saying it. Kun is confused. I'm about to play his tape. You will listen to Jeremiah Kun. You will hear Kun talking about how Senator Johnson, all that thing that we used to be talking about Senator Johnson, inconsistent. When you say a thing today, you can change tomorrow. All the thing that we used to be talking. Not knowing Jeremiah Kun on a man dead body. Jeremiah Kun said it there. On the man dead body. We'll play that one again. So you wait. I will be highlighting everything so that when you're listening, you will capture everything in it. Jeremiah Kun said Prince Johnson was an inconsistent man. He did not come out directly to say it, but you know what he said? If somebody tell you, say, you know, Senator Johnson, that's somebody that when he tell you something in the morning, in the evening, you must pray hard in the night, whether in the morning, you will say the same thing. Right? When I may saying it like that, what it means? Idiomatic expression. Hey, I went to school. Hey, I say I went to school. You are the both people that are in power now. Hey, I went to school. How does that one mean? What it means? You are inconsistent. The last play in a conversation again, you will listen. He said, you know, the time Prince Johnson was finished, what they call they play Jeremiah Kun lie plenty today. The lies were too much. Look, I will be able to dissect everything tonight for you. You will know that something is wrong somewhere. And all Jeremiah Kun was pushing today is to tell the people, and in that telling the people, he was lying. And he exposed himself bigly. You can think clearly that Jeremiah Kun was fighting for the godfathership from Nima. So as a result, he used that platform for political reasons. But he destroyed himself to sensible people like us. He exposed himself to sensible people like us. Jeremiah Kun in a scene recording I'm about to play again. In the end, he said, when after Prince Johnson and whatever it is, and talk about how you are going to Joseph Boaga. There were money that came from everywhere. You know, Prince Johnson. Now somebody who, when you get even 5,000, say you give it to you, Babe will rush to it. But on this occasion, the Babe refused it. So meaning Prince Johnson was very cheap. He was falling for anything. Jerry Cool, that you standing on the paper body and you describing it in a manner, you will listen to it again. You see, then Jericho again, he lied. He said in 2010, okay, that part I will leave it for you because they played the real lie. Like the place when we played, when I listened to the 2010, he said 2010 Senator Johnson tell him say he can't go be president. I said, how will Senator Johnson had called Jeremiah Kun or 2010 to say he must be president when Senator Johnson was preparing to run in 2011? How is that one possible? How? I was very confused. So, but you listen to it for yourself. Let's listen to the whole thing. Then you will come back. Then I will be stopping it and pausing it and then analyzing it for you. This old man death is not just an ordinary death. Somebody was fighting for certain status. And Jericho rubbed his head inside Google today. You're about to listen to him now and let us go. You know, God is wonderful. Y'all can't listen to him now. So lies. Where are we? Where we found the chief and the honorable vice president? Okay, the honorable VP is here. Good, brilliant. You can listen to the honorable VP now. You got a good thing, you. Not doing a Prince Johnson spirit or inside him, so he just talking about Yama all over the place. But let's get there. That is where we are. Let me try to link you up with him quickly so that we get there. You can listen to him now. Yeah, you can listen to him now. The man who want to be Godfather, he about to tell his story. And the man buried at the time you're talking about politics because he wants political dividends. Political dividend is what? Godfathership of Nima County. He began to laugh and Johnson said, oh, Nima Fini. You know, when you must say get Nima now. How is that? How will Prince Johnson look at that? Jeremiah couldn't get loud. Anyway, that is Senator. Let's have a listen, please.
The day we had the speech, I'm running for president and I want you to run on my party ticket. That was it. Said that day I became a son. He lifted up my hand and I won the election over women. The day we had the speaker election was my first day in Capital, even know where the chiefmouth was. It was this man who lied here that brought me here. If it wasn't for him, I would not reach here. And that's why I'm one of those who believe God sent me for many things, but I was one of the reasons why God sent him. I'm saying that thank you for bringing me this far. If I stand here to pay tribute, it will not end. I will tell you. Say we are at a political place, I will only tell the political part. In 2017, he also lifted my hand.
Mark the date, so be careful. Listen attentively.
Second time I represent.
Okay.
At that point, I decided politics because I wanted to make money, and in the private sector, there's more money. I told the people, thank you, my district, I was running no more, and I was okay with politics. And after the 6 years, I would go to the private sector. Senator Yala and Honorable Kasia have gone with Senator Johnson to Benin at either ECOWAS conference or some conference. And when they came back, the both of them called me and said, look, we left Senator Johnson. But the discussion we had with him, get yourself prepared, I think he's coming to make you senator.
That the first era there. 2017, he said Senator Johnson lifted his hand and he won again. The first time Senator Johnson lifted his hand, he won. 2017, Senator Johnson lifted his hand and he won again. Now, that period in between, because he's saying he's thinking about becoming somebody or whatever to just make money now, or that the last 6 years now he was going for now for him to just. He said Senator Yala and Kathia went to him after they and Senator Johnson had traveled somewhere that he couldn't be definite about. And they came back, they say, oh man, get ready. Senator Johnson said he's coming to make you senator. He says Senator Johnson said he coming to make you senator. Right? Senator Johnson said he coming to make you senator. When did Jeremiah Cohn become senator? Students, you'll be smarter. They think you're interactive class. I always told you all that. So you got to be smart. When did Jeremiah Cohn become senator? When did he contest to become senator? You got to be smart. You know all the senatorial periods here, right? So 2014, we had a senatorial election and so forth, right? So 2020, thank you, student. All of them coming up now. Because you got to answer. I want for you to, so that it doesn't appear that I want to know everything. Yeah, there it come from you too, right? 2020, Jeremiah Cohn. And he said after the 2017 election, that was when Prince Johnson told Jeremiah Cohn, say, oh, I'm coming to be senator now. I'm coming to be Jeremiah Cohn senator. And what he said, good, brilliant. So let's stop right there. 2020, Jeremiah Cohn became senator. But let him explain himself.
And when Senator got to the airport, he asked that I go to the airport. When I got there, he said, Jerry, get prepared to be senator. And I said, Senator, if you want me to be senator, then you got to declare it. And he called the county and said, Jerry is my next senator. And you are with me everywhere in the country, and we won. I became senator.
Let's forget about what with the support of the CDC. So that lead that one. Jerry Cohn is dismissive of the CDC. So that lead all of that one there, right? Yeah. Senator Johnson was in, passed all over, blah, 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 he won. Let's lead that one.
Now, yes. And so I said, okay, let me focus and just work for my people, and maybe after the 9 years I can exit.
So this conversation is held. Now he became senator. So he had 9 years. And his focus now was, let me just concentrate and think about my people. That was after 2020. Y'all listen, oh. Y'all listen, Google. Y'all see Jeremiah Cohn coming take you out of 2010. Y'all will. After 2020, right? That was when Jeremiah Cohn said he thinking about, he get 9 years now. After that, yeah, he finished now, he was just thinking about what they call, right? Another time again.
In 2010, around December.
Y'all listen, Google. After all that period, we finished passing 2020. Jeremiah Cohn is saying to you, he just mentioned a year. In 2010, around December. In 2010, around December. Y'all listen. You see how God can expose lies? Listen. In 2010, around December. Okay, let's have a listen. What did Senator Johnson tell you? Let's hear from him.
November, December, late November, early December. I'm getting ready to come for section. And I got a call from Mary Yelu, who sits somewhere around this corner here today. When I picked the call, I said, Mary, he said, talk to the senator. And the senator said to me, Jerry, I said, yeah. He said, you are groomed. Get ready to be president of Liberia.
Now, it's 2010. In 2010, after Jerry was now senator, Senator Johnson is telling Jeremiah Cohn in 2010 that you have grown. Get ready now to be get ready now to be what president of Liberia. In 2010. Now me put in Jeremiah Cohn more. In fact, he came by and mentioned November 20, so he took a time. He was corrected himself. You see how God can enter. You see how God can expose people. Let leave that one there said. That one, let leave it, right? It's not the issue, right? Let leave that one there. In 2010, he said, the senator already told him, said, Jerry, you are groomed. You came from representative. You came to senator level now. So you got to be president of Liberia now. Why? Because Senator Johnson said he owed in 2010.
He said, president, I said, president for what? He said, for Liberia, I have to have money, maybe the chief was joking go out. I said, okay, chief. He said, why are you saying that he's scary? I said, no, I'm not scared. And all I thought it was a joke. So I came to session. The next day he called me to his house. He said, Jerry, you gotta run. I grew you because I wanted you to be after me.
You listen to the political aspect. You see where Jerry now. You see, the Pape death was not an ordinary death. He is telling these people who gathering there to say that the Pape had already turned over everything to me. Listen to the transition now. That is where he says Senator Johnson has already prepped him up and made him his replacer, his successor. That is where it is now. That is the politics Jerry is playing now and lying.
Nima is empty.
Nima is empty.
If you don't run, Nima could lose from both of us because I'm not running for president, I'm running for my seat.
Thank you. In 2010, the 2010 conversation days. In 2010, that the conversation days. And you know it's a lie. In 2010, Senator Johnson was already preparing for the presidency. In 2010, Jerry was not grown yet. You see how God does things? You see how God works? You see the confusion in him? You see how God is doing things? This brother is giving every negative just to make himself to appear there. Oh, Senator Johnson already wanted him to be the godfather for Nima County. He's lying.
And so you must fill in this gap.
He said Nima is now empty because if what to call, I'm not running for president, what to call 2 hours, you see how Jerry must have been somebody responsible for the Papier death some kind of way from his behavior, from the lies that he's here giving here, so in front of people. Is it time for politics on this kind of occasion? You saw how Jerry decided to politicize the Papier. So when people are talking about politics around, who is politicizing Senator Johnson's death? Jerry is, just politically and lying. Can't talk about the man said they can't finish or this, that. After that, nobody will be there again. Y'all listen to him.
So I'll resign from the party and you will take over the party as the political leader and the standard bearer of the party. Because I've tried 2 times. The Liberian people said, no, let me try you.
Very good. So let's agree by parity of Jerry's statement that the senator already called and say, look, that you will now take over from me because I'm old now to take over. And he said, the Pape said, I will resign from the party and you will take over the party. Can't you now see that if the Pape put all the faith in him and say, oh yeah, Jerry is going to be the guy. Jerry's resignation from the party and making a public declaration prior to the Pape's death, he needed it closer or proximately to the Pape's death. For him to have said that he's no longer part of the MDR, he has left. Don't you think he betrayed and turned down Senator Johnson's trust and confidence at that time? Jerry saying it here. So let's agree. Right? The man who claimed that the Pape said I will lead the party, get everything to you, whatever it is. How can Jerry, when in newspaper passing all over, say he left the Pape party ever since? And the Pape had no idea about it until Jerry announced it just prior to him.
I'm not saying that let's take out the standard bearer part, let's try for political leader. Because this is something, no discussion, no preparedness, nothing. And the press started hearing the news, calling me, and they want to confirm it because my old man down. When he says something in the morning, in the evening, he will flip it. So I was careful.
There is a part I wanted you to capture. Then leave it. There is where he says,
I do you because I wanted you to be after me. Nima is empty. If you don't run, Nima could lose from both of us because I'm not running for president, I'm running for my seat. And so you must fill in this gap. So I'll resign from the party and you will take over the party as the political leader and the standard bearer of the party. Because I've tried 2 times. The Liberian people said, no, let me try you. I'm not saying that let's take out the standard bearer part, let's try for political leader. Because this is something, I mean, no discussion, no preparedness, nothing. And the press started hearing the news, calling me, and they want to confirm it because my old man for down. When he says something in the morning, in the evening, he will flip it.
Thank you. There is a point of inconsistency that I told you about. Jerry is on the paper body. And said when the paper told you about what they call, he said, let's take that stand up thing from there. Let's talk about the political leader aspect. He said the press had boy and they begin to call him. He never wanted to talk because there is a man. This is a man that he will tell you something today. Tomorrow before you judge, he will flip it. Jerry is insulting this dead man. This dead man. He is describing Senator Johnson as an inconsistent figure. That is something people were just saying. People thought it was just political reason. People just thought that it was just for politics. But Jerry is insulting this dead man. Can you imagine? How will you look at your father and say, you know, my father used to be an inconsistent man? Could you imagine Jerry saying this? When people look, you see how God can work? You see how God works? Yeah. God is wonderful. God is wonderful. And you see, people will now know some of the things that we knew. Say he decided to use politics on that day. That what God just exposing him. You say the people were inconsistent because when you tell you one thing today, tomorrow you will just flip it. So, can you imagine? So, hey man, hey Jerry, so what put that kind of thing in your mouth? Where is Senator Johnson's daughter? Is she somewhere around there? Was she sitting there when Jerry was describing her father in that manner? Eh? Was she there? Where is the wife of Senator Johnson? Were they there? Eh? Yeah, God is wonderful. God is wonderful. You see how God works? Let me continue with him. It's good that you continue with him. You hear what he said? They prepare that somebody who you can change anytime. Okay, that one there. You capture that one too again. Let's continue.
So careful. After the other thing that making the paper happen today, I will not touch on because tomorrow when I touch on, they will put it on me laugh. But they didn't know he was serious. Knowing Senator Johnson, that we all know he was a man who was a rooster, and when he crowed, no other rooster should crow. Why were he?
Dictatorship is why you saw in Senator Johnson as well. He was a rooster that when he crows, nobody crows. All the negative attributes of Senator Johnson is being said. Jeremiah Ku is destroying this old man. How will somebody die instead, be lying instead, then you destroying the man like that? The man was inconsistent. The man was a dictator. Anything he says is the final. God, meaning Senator Johnson was never a leader. Senator Johnson was one person who was a rooster when he crows. Nobody should crow. Amen, Jerry. Anyway, I like that. You know, God is wonderful.
He want me to be a leader. So it was unbelievable. When we got in Ghana, the program was about to start. After the guy can still change his minds. I will not say anything.
Hey, see there?
When they cast the white ballot, he said, I'm old. And boom, then the phone will take over from me.
There is a second time he is saying how Prince Johnson passed on the baton to him. He said, I'm old, Senator Johnson will take over from me. Let me say, or Jeremiah Kun will take over from me. That is the will. He is reading the will of Senator Johnson. The will of Senator Johnson is that he's old, one, he could die, and when he dies, who will take over from him? Jeremiah Kun. You see how Jeremiah couldn't placing himself, but lying and destroying this old man while he's placing himself. God is wonderful. Let's continue.
Yeah. Right after that, we got in Monrovia. I got a call from President Bwaka that he wanted to see me. When I got there, he said, "My son, I want you to support me." I said, "Chia."
At this point, he contradicts the dead man. Senator Johnson was approached by Bwaka. It doesn't make sense, my people, for Bwaka to want to enter Senator Johnson already. In fact, that was one of the reasons why Senator Johnson even left George Weah. He said, George Weah then were doing business with what? Jeremiah Cohn and not respecting him. And it was how come Senator Johnson told me, I had a recording, I will look for it. Because I was at City Hall parking there, I had gone for the program, and he was saying this. So I just talked to what I got. He said that because the way George Weah then were behaving to him, he decided to suck George Weah. He said, I decided to say, I will make Jeremiah Cohn the political leader of the party. Then I will make Jeremiah Cohn to run for president. I'm doing it to get bad at them because they decided to put all their faith behind Jeremiah Cohn. So I decided to use, because Jeremiah Cohn less power, so I will use it so that they will regret their action for not doing business with me. That was what Senator Johnson. In fact, he said it. He wasn't reasoning. I'm saying that personally with me. No, he said it. In fact, he also said in the recording that he went to Joseph Bwaka. At that time, they and nobody then were fighting. That recording I played several times on Freedom FM. We fought. He said he fasted for days. So how is it now Jeremiah Cohn is saying the point of entry into Nima to pick somebody that started with Jeremiah Cohn? And that's Senator Johnson. You see how Jeremiah Cohn destroyed his paper? You see how Jeremiah Cohn lied and destroyed his paper? Now, see why Jeremiah Cohn never had one respect for this paper until he died. This is a complete lie. This one, Senator Johnson said it over and over. When you were talking to Nima people, he said, you know how many times we fast days and night, begging Joseph Bwaka because you wanted to pin Yomri Lawrence already. And I was Senator Johnson said, this is very lying.
So it was unbelievable. When we got in Kanta, the program was about to start. After the guy can still change his minds. I will not say anything until he cast the white ballot. He said, I'm old and boom. Then the phone will take over from here and continue. Right after that, we got in Monrovia. I got a call from President Bwaka.
Yeah, in it?
That he wanted to see me.
Yes, he said he got called from President
Bwaka. When I got there, he said, my son, I want you to support me.
Meaning Bwaka went to Hikun first and said, I want for you to support
me. I hear you. I supported you in 2017. I will talk to Senator Johnson.
I will talk to Senator Johnson.
We'll get back to you.
We'll get back to you.
The next morning, I'm calling. I went to the house. So I was called by President Bwaka, former Vice President Bwaka.
You want to Senator Johnson now? You're listening.
And you want me to support him? He said, I'm not spoken to him since 2017. I lost his number. Give me a number.
He said Senator Johnson told him in that meeting that he, Senator Johnson, had not spoken with Bwaka since 2017. So he said, give me Bwaka number. Let me call Bwaka. Right?
Gave the number. He called 2-3 times. President, former Vice President Bwaka at the time. Now I have number 2. So he called me. He said, I called the woman answered me. They angry with me for 2017. So I said, let me call Jake. I called Jake.
This is a Bwaka who desperately wanted Nima County support. Right? Good. Prince Johnson will have to fight Yomri Lawrence, Heron Costa, then everywhere to make Jericho to go there. This is the same man now. He said Bwaka is bluffing. Bwaka don't want to pick Prince Johnson. Who would not want to pick Prince Johnson call? When Prince Johnson, especially Bwaka, was on a dying bear already begging all over the place. That he didn't want to look at Prince Johnson call, he now want to pick it. Then Jerry acting like the same thing Delon said. That the same thing Jerry saying too. That Bwaka, who imagine that? Jerry is saying that Bwaka did not want to pick Prince Johnson call. Ah! That one people just call at that time. That Bwaka will not want Prince Johnson call at that time. Jerry, don't lie.
And Jake ran to former Vice President Bwaka at the time, and they both spoke. And he was up front. He said, "Take my son, and we will support you." President Bwaka, being the person who he is, want to do things the way he wishes, and nobody can put him. He said, "Saying that I hear you, but I will make my decision."
Okay, good.
After
Bwaka who are begging Nima for whatever, and then he put Nima in the position of begging Bwaka. Now, no wonder why Bwaka made that statement in Lofa County, say you call people for them to come eat with you, and then they there to come. What kind of team fan or what kind of be there? You say that who here, that we the ones supposed to ask you. You are the stranger. Now I understand why Bwaka saying that kind of thing, because Jeremiah Cone has betrayed Prince Johnson ever since. Thank you.
the old man called me as the chief, I will support you. But there was nothing like VP. But I was telling that Johnson, he was somebody when he wants something, he wouldn't be around and put the thing. You want to be diplomatic about it, he will open it up. I remember he called the Nima Quadro people across the country. They gathered in Monrovia, and he stood up there and cried. He said, "Your support them." 2017, we all know the story. Senator Johnson is somebody who you can be in Canada now, you call him, I get your 5 years, you will come there for it.
you see how he disgrace it, Papi? He said, Senator Johnson is somebody who you can even be in Kakata. You call him, I get your 5 years, he will go there for it. Why the man is disgracing this man right down there in front of these people? They didn't even put them. Are there people who really can understand some of the things that are going on? Why would they maybe disgracing Senator Johnson, the dead man like this, and say, Senator Johnson, a man who you can even be in Canada, you call him, but later you just see him go there for it. The man has no value. Prince Johnson was somebody who had no price. He could fall for anything. That's what Jerry is saying. That means saying it, or that the Prince Johnson, who Sunday saying that here, he say, the man is somebody who you can be in Canada.
Gathered in Monrovia, and he stood up there and cried. He said, "Your support them." 2017, we all know the story. Senator Johnson is somebody who you can be in Canada now, you call him, I get your 5 years, you will come there for it. Millions were made available to him. He said no.
Great. So we stop there. You see, you hearing everything. You really want to believe that Jerry is to himself, he's normal saying these things? Yeah. You really want to think Jerry. In fact, I'm not saying anything against that. Let me hear the because we are talking inside now. You always say I'm talking inside again. Please call us on 077. I'm talking inside. A level with you now the way Now, Papa, you say you can fall for anything, the man. I know what are you about saying down there? Jerry, stop, man. Jerry, stop. You disgrace the old man. It was just better you didn't say anything at all. It was better you did not say anything at all. Let's get to the lines and interact with our callers right here on this very day. That's life. Dead and gone. He's been bushot on this day. Yeah. And yeah, let's hear from you. Yeah, let's hear from you.
Can you imagine I see the reason why the Johnson or on President today and the President Prince Johnson. Can you imagine if he was getting by what he said that the story that he will be president. So you see, the problem won't be president, but I need to be careful with the boy. I'm telling you, see how creative the guy is for power. I'm going to put that I think the old and every game, imagine putting the men, credit out in the man, get what the men their body. Talking to after you hear me, and after you got in the for power there, you will walk away. Everything is not even trustful. You see, I think you're just doing all the pressure. Maybe that's why they put their home of what I can make. All the things that they must all be able to protect. That's not Julius. That's how you again here.
You're right about that. You're right about that. You know. And I think Jeremiah Cone first time he contested was in 2011, right? Then how can you say very confusing all the whole thing? What? All right. Thank you so much. I think it's left with them now. Hello, how are you doing? I want to let's hear from you quickly.
I've been following your show for a while now, and I'm enjoying the show. I like the way you propound on people giving the rest information on Mr. Boycott. And that was the truth I said. Jeremiah Balcony needs to be investigated, and the devil patrons and Lord Joseph Yuma Boycott. And now we have been tricked by this government authentication because we are radical on the media. David Kuma is putting men together to get after us.
Okay.
We are too so I want to talk about. So we want to elaborate people who told them from the beginning that Mr. Boycott was trying to change because if you look at small political party, the ANC, Mr. Boycott cannot handle ANC. It damaged ANC over his leadership. And we take the whole country and kill the
Okay. So we leave Boycott for now tonight and then suspend it and get to the VP. And of course, Spring Johnson stuff. That's what we're on here. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah? I'm fine. Yeah, go ahead, Manuel from Greenville. Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, thank you, Ebi. Let me tell you something. What is happening? It is a core battle. So it should not shock you. There are moves to happen. From Dillon and that of the vice president, making it kind of startling regulation. Look, during the kind of event, Ebi, it is not time for you to be that negative and very, very challenging in that point manner. For the vice president, man who you claim to be a godfather who made to stand over him and say he's greedy for money. And he says that the man cannot be taken serious because he says this today and tomorrow he says another thing. To also say that the man was not a kind of leader who listened to other people's views. But only everything he said, he did the final. Those are things that came from the vice president mouth today. So today, let us continue to do what we are doing. Like I said, close on the even though it's not part of your topic.
No, you got to do anything. Yeah, no, don't do anything. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Good evening, Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please. I work on the sound now.
My name is Levi Senior. I'm calling from Chicago Patrick.
Yeah, Levi, let's hear from you, please.
Thank you for your talking point in this evening. Eddie, I want to inform my brother and sister from Lima County. I think they heard it from your own son. It is very. That was stuff for me about President where the national Jeremiah Cohen. The important thing is very even of them now. Any butcher and himself for themselves will see it because Jeremiah Cohen confessed it. Thank you for the show this evening.
All right, thanks for your contribution. I didn't say it. He said it. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, good evening. See, Papa calling you from Mama Point.
Let's hear from you quickly.
Hey, thank you. I got nothing much to say. Let God bless you. Always, he will be beyond the people. Let us know about the people here. When we start this country. So when you come to power, you not that good job to help the children or your brother. Be beyond it and make it clean tomorrow. God bless you. Yeah. God bless you, my son.
Thank you. Hello, how are you doing? And we'll get to his name. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, people. This is Joseph B. I do join you from a comfort zone, Kima residence for Utah, Magadash, Bomi County.
All right, let's hear from you, please.
People, AB, I want to say thank you all so much for the topic on discussion. People, AB, Jeremiah to the people how wicked, heartless Jeremiah the humble person is. So who brought you all today to bring to the spotlight today to make you who you are because you feel you are wrong? And until his dead body, until he remains.
and trying to chuster the man and Shikoko what? He said, but God beating his man. He want to take what Nimakane will be the godfather. You cannot make it. Right after the bell of Senator Johnson Saturday, the kinsmen of Nimakane will group themselves. So he can't be so wicked to that extent that you want to come down with the people in this country. It's not good. That's our former president, our former senator. Rest in peace, man. Marco is a chaos, man. Thank you.
All right, thanks, boss, for your contribution. And let me hear from our WhatsApp line as well. Hello. Is this a connect? Let me get on to this one. Hello. Hello. Yeah, hello. How you doing?
Is it Abraham Wynn?
Yeah, go on quickly. We're listening. Yeah, Abraham, we on here.
Okay, Abraham, this is Philip Allen, calling you from Australia.
Yeah, Philip, let's hear from you, please.
Okay, you see the guy play with that country, Abraham? But God can expose every hidden thing.
You're right.
Our country has gone back into a debris, into deterioration of the people of Liberia. Because there's no law, there's no feeding. I'm surprised of people that were in government, leaving government, they're taking out of government, they go to Ghana buy property. Why you can build property in your own country? Where do you think you will make Liberia fine before you be comfortable?
So, Philip, we can just stick to the issues here tonight. No, it's not a general issue. Yes, there's a specific issue we talk about, and if you care to talk about it, then that's it. Yeah, you know, I know you are very frustrated.
What is the specific issue you're talking about?
No, we just talk. I thought you were following the show long. Why not, Philip? You gotta keep monitoring. Then I can't take that time now. And I just tell you, yeah. Hello, how you doing? Let's face the issue, please. Hello.
Hey, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Let's hear from you quickly.
Thank you for the show, my dear brother. Look, let me tell you something. Jeremiah Kun is a good storyteller. Very good. But AB, the one that he said that the man is inconsistent. Amen, Jerry, man. That they play to go say that about team, man, brother. Amen. Yeah. And not to say that you're just saying something of the it was written.
And it could be the basis for which he think Prince Johnson may not be somebody who he can guarantee that able to support him in 2029. So he needs to leave. Because if you say the man is inconsistent, then you don't still trust that the man will even be able to support you 2029. Exactly. So it's possible. It's possible.
The trust, maybe the trust will not there between a quote-unquote so-called son. And I'm telling you, that old man, if you wake up the other night and say, look, I was frustrated. Like you regularly said, somebody who he believed that could have protected him. They let him down. I'm telling you, they let him down. Wow. The old man saying that were not in the media. Senator Johnson was not some kind of person that
he's a warrior.
For long.
He's a warrior. Yeah.
Yes. You know that he will be safe for long. He will not be in the media. Even you, AB, you will not know that man was safe for a long time. I'm telling you, brother, that man died from frustration. Look at what he is. He inconsistent. But again, it's up to us, my brother. We are getting there. That goal.
We are certainly getting there. So let me get on to the next caller right here. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, Sarah, just hold on. I'll get to you. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Thank you for the show, AB. I've been listening. You see that Jeremiah Kuma is a killer. That man is a wicked man. The spirit of Prince Johnson was working that man. That man, whatsoever see who that's what you reap. That's why he was talking the way he was talking. But Liberian people get more to see and more to watch of these evil people that is drumming our country. It helps them so much. Pray to God that God continue to protect you, bless you, AB, and you continue to educate us more and more.
All right, thank you. So we owe you that. We'll get to brother. Let me get to Sarah's Joy McGee, my international ambassador, and of course our international ambassador right here. Sarah, let's hear from you quickly.
Yeah, let me first say thanks for the preferment as an ambassador. I humbly accept.
Thank you.
It's our home. Royal Communication is where we came from.
Certainly.
Our history is not competed with other places. Thank you
You're
so
right.
much.
You're right. You're right.
I listened to the Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, and And there was something that came to my mind. When God is about to expose people, he will confuse them.
You're right.
He will confuse them. That today, the vice president who has spoken from a prepared text, talking about the role and the contribution of Senator to the nation.
Yeah.
As a senator.
Yeah.
What he did for the people of Limba. But he used that pulpit or that podium today to sell himself. It's sad on his part.
Sad.
Speak from a prepared text. Say what you know about this man as a national.
Wow. The brother just damaged himself. I don't know.
And this is just to tell the people. It's just to tell the people of Limba, the person that is claiming that Prince Johnson left their county with. And lastly, AB, his statement today to me as a person who's corroborated.
I will block him on being tonight. Yeah, go.
By a man he
you said it corroborated what?
His the last statement of Senator Johnson.
Go ahead. Yeah. You said yeah. Sorry, I didn't get that part. Good. You said the last statement about Senator Johnson. Yeah.
Corroborated what Senator Johnson said on his last days.
Yeah.
How he was being abandoned by this man he called his son.
Yeah.
So if you can look at somebody you call your father, still refer to somebody that's unstable, that won't say something today and wake up this evening and say the same thing. You keep your finger crossed until it comes to the limelight from him. Then what person are you? May God bless our country. Rest in peace, Senator Johnson.
Certain. Rest in peace, oh man. Rest in peace. We'll fight a battle for you, oh man. We are here. Hello, how you doing, William, bro?
Thank you so much, teacher. Thank you so much. See, I'm grateful that we have human beings like you in Liberia on the radio to expose or open the eyes of our people. Myself today, when they were parading with the body of Senator Johnson, I discovered 3 things.
Okay.
I wasn't happy when I saw some women holding gun. They're not gun down, really gun, but they facing the plane.
Yeah.
And they were all over the place. I don't think it's a legacy for Prince. Prince repented and he was a man of God, so they should be taught in Bible.
Okay.
Not gone. Because I won't pass away for him. For reflecting that thing today, they thought they were doing good for him, but I think it was a distraction and it damaged the legacy. Then from there, the next one was the talking a statue. They say they put faith in him, and then they put gun again around the man. Another gun again associating with him. The man repent. It was a man of God before he died. Then the one that shocked me was the one you just talked about on Jeremiah Kuhn. You see Jeremiah Kuhn there, maybe that God beating them. And I'm sure because the way he spoke today, he insulted the senator in a joking, serious way that Liberian people can talk. You acting like you're joking, whereby you're serious because today he insulted the senator, say he's inconsistent and very cheap. And he was a dictator, like you said. He said the senator was inconsistent, cheap, and was a dictator. That were the 3 things he said in his speech today. Yeah. But I saw people sat there, and I don't know how some of them, maybe they can listen to the language because that area was an area that you go and pay tribute. Political tribute to the man. And the political tribute.
Now about relationship between how he did that in you will be replacing him. All the kind of thing. What I want to do with that.
Thank you. So he acted very immature because that place he was seated, it was the government paying tribute to him. So everything that he's supposed to speak about in that place supposed to be about Prince Johnson political legacy.
What necessitated him being given a state funeral? Those are the kind of things that you want to call this man served this country and blah 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 here and there. We all, time will come, we'll talk about our own relationship, but this is the man. What you can talk about saying that today, what they call I send a political theater, let me come be political. So that means he's thinking about a political. No, the man is more concerned about his political dividends for the man death. He wants a political dividends for the man death.
He's very Jeremiah Kuhn is very immature and desperate human being that people shouldn't tempt to give power to. He could be very dangerous. He's not a good person. The utterance alone, you can see it. Today, man just hit on the platform talking to that 9th grade student, we're boasting. Funny man, he doesn't have that maturity to be. I see why our country keep being down like that, because that kind of man is a bad president for our country. See the bad president we have, on the president we have, Joy Howard Taylor. Joy Howard Taylor was the man that put them to talk like that. See how that woman was mature. Then today, after that kind of work, after that kind of mature vice president we had, the next one we having to succeed how that perform. Very immature. Don't see what country that kind of man can come closer to vice presidency. That man are fishy, big brother. Very fishy. He doesn't even reach the level.
Bro, it's okay. Thank you. See you. The man is mourning. So let's you don't know what to call. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you, please. Please go ahead. We're listening to you.
Okay, thank you, man. My name is Eddie P. Calling from Chicken Soup Party, member of the Respondent Defense Team. Eddie, I'll say thank you again that you can get the opportunity to express ourselves.
Go ahead.
But my disappointment in Jeremiah Kuhn, look, you can get certain way to say some things, but the way who you disgrace the senator is wrong. And the thing is, Eddie, look at what the senator is saying. So you want to tell me the senator whole life when he was greeted for money, what you trying to tell us today? Because anywhere you say the paper, and when you talk about money basis, he will go there. You don't have to reduce the paper. They will update the market. People is listening. I hope you are listening to your son Jeremiah Kuhn, and he disgracing the former senator. It's wrong, Jeremiah Kuhn. No, that you carry the paper, but the way you behave, people say you don't want to carry man. People say you don't want to carry him. You see, them all the call people say because of frustration, I want to carry the paper today, Eddie. Let's be honest with ourselves. You see how they're doing things today? You see how you're doing your things? You see how you're running this country? They want it because of power of greediness.
Okay.
Jeremiah Kuhn, disgrace will come upon you. The time will come, Jeremiah Kuhn. Thank you, Eddie.
Thanks, Eddie P. Let me get on this side. Which side do I go? Keep playing your cash giveaway star 799 star. It's 4,000 we're getting for tonight's winners. Hello, how you doing? And I'm about to do the draws. They start hitting your accounts. Hello, how you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, let's hear from you quickly.
Yeah, good evening, Eddie. My name is Esemantia, the man who still celebrating the goal that you scored against OKFN on Clarendon Ofi.
Oh, yeah, Clarendon Ofi. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Eddie, Jeremiah is very space himself, because from one part, instead of you telling the Labrador people what Prince Johnson did for the people of Nima, he went there to disgrace the woman, how the woman like money business. When you even call you for fire, like you start running to you. Or I can remember the saying Jeremiah Kuhn when the woman approached him about the walk and co business. When it took 4,000 and
look at that kind of thing.
So you know that all this frustration made that woman to die. Thank you.
Thanks, boss. Let me get to the WhatsApp line. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Eddie. Lawrence, London, Massachusetts.
Solonte, let's listen to you quickly.
Thank you, Eddie, and thank you for the show. Maybe they got something to say. Being educated is not just because you go to the class and know how to read and write.
Okay.
Your attitude can bring out the education in you.
Right.
Some people they didn't go to all the PhD and whatever you think about, but the way they carry themselves, people can respect them as an educated person.
Yeah.
From the behavior of Kuhn today, it made me think otherwise about him. Even though I don't know his status in when it comes to education, I'm not discussing.
Okay.
But you can go to pay tribute to somebody and start berating them like that. I consider it like talking down the person.
Yeah, that's why you did.
I demand that money. This and that unpredictable. You went down there to pay homage to somebody, to pay large respect to somebody. You went down there not to sell yourself politically. But he started doing everything like he wanted to sell himself politically. He started doing about political theater. I mean, the way you take yourself will make people to have regard for you.
You're right.
But the way he presented himself today, I mean, anyway, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. The people that the basic thing on their mind is 2029. And in 2029, they're wishing for they got to stay strong.
You're right.
Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you, Quito. Lawrence Solonte. Let me get to the female line, then we'll get back to the WhatsApp line, and then we'll do our draws. You're getting your accounts loaded already. Hello?
Hello, my son Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Political today. This is my Sisi, your mother.
Ma Sisi, let's hear from you, mommy.
My son, let God bless you. Look, Eddie, God, I will serve you. He's a living, but now a dead God. He's now a dead God. What he said today, nobody can say no.
Right.
Nobody can fight God. Nobody can fight him. Look, my son, if you walk in the street, I want you to open your eyes. You are a hero. His essence, Ghana essence. You are a hero. The thing you projected in the past for 2 years, it has come to pass, my son. It has come to pass. When we were seeing what insulting you, calling your occasion on me, today, it has shown you face. It has shown face. Let the Lord just confessing. They say, we are very sorry for what I did to you about Ryan Jeffrey. Today, they make a cool. He more parcel. He's telling them men that very to permanent. Hey, my son, let God carry you through.
Amen.
Let God carry everything. My son will always pray for you.
Yes, certainly do.
Because you get me up to all of them when you come on the show. When they post it out, people know when you come, you pray in simple way that all man can understand it. So they get to take from there. Let God continue to guide you.
I know. Amen.
Let God carry you through. Yo, break cool. I love break cool. Cool. Go ahead, whatever you say to our son, Prince Joseph, God will pay you. To expose yourself and say you can't let your head in that man's death. So come expose yourself. Think about the man left money. When you talk about money, when you call it, he can start running for the money. Prince Joseph, what's going on? Yeah, my son, look, I brought tears to my agenda. So you do that to the kind of point, the kind of level. So tell people that every time you call it for little cat, he will start running there. Prince Joseph, that you see that there. Prince Joseph. You telling them, bro, but Prince Justin, what he did, he made it for the company. He said, go tell what Liba, according on Libalian. According on Libalian, in my own boy, according on Libalian. So take for question about a cool man. He's now a good person. Let us tell their ass, what is it now? Let's see, he's looking where he get in there. He only share it to you. You want to share it to you. You open your eye, you shine your ass on the cool man. He's a human pastor. He get in there. What was it?
Thanks, ma'am, for your contribution. The next caller, let me go on. Hello, and I will get back to the WhatsApp line. Yeah, so I think the Dima is there. Yeah, let's hear from you, ma'am. Yeah, Dima, yeah, hold on. Yeah, go on, Dima, just hold on. We'll get to you shortly. Yeah.
Teacher. Thank you very much. God bless you, my brother.
All right, man.
God Almighty continue to bless you.
Amen.
Because if people have been speaking the truth from day one, they see everything you used to say. And forget, every get lie, and will be battling, and we say one day all the things that they been talking, it will come to reality. And it's manifesting today. We are seeing it. They are speechless, baby. Those people are speechless. Because when you just so, you see Martin Quali talking exposing them. You cancel. You see Darrell Delon. You cancel. The Mayaku is confessing. And encouraging my Lima brothers and sisters that are connected with. Your shine your eyes to your ear, the two when the men talking about your godfather, disgracing the name Valley. You know, see some of the people talk about them. I haven't seen it. I don't care how wicked that person was. I haven't seen it. All the people in the for traditional, those people are foolish people, Eddie God will continue to bless you and direct your path.
Thank you.
Let the light shine upon you in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you so much. Let me get to Dima. Let's hear from you. Yeah. Yeah, so we can get now. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, Eddie?
Yeah, we're hearing you now. Yeah.
Good afternoon from my end, Papa.
Yeah. How you doing? Good evening from here too.
At first I want to say my condolences to the Johnson family, PYJ family, the children, and the meaningful Nibadians. I want to say my sympathy again. You know, every the Papa myself Sunday we used to IQ on. So that when you make a post, I can't honor his post, and he will come in my inbox and we'll go into the Bible.
Okay.
You understand me? It's one of the things we used to do here, and then you will tell me, Rebecca, the way you read it here, then I looking you, then I see it. Then give myself with you, like do that little exchange word. You understand me? It's not because he died, so people want to say the thing. You know, people do wrong, they repent. And then it's not you and myself, because right now where he lying, right? And before he and God. Even his family, the wife, the children said no. Nobody know where he is right now. And before he and his God. But to be very frank, when I was watching the KNTV live, and then I listened to Jeremiah Kuhn, to be very frank, I move on the live. The only one I make a comment there before leaving, especially when he got to that point that you are talking about. For the reason when you're talking, I just make a comment on your post right now. I make that sentence. I say, if you said this man the one did XYZ for you, then you left the party and made frustration to kill him. I make that comment. And I think somebody went there and get a thumbs up. You hear me? Somebody, we go far in school, AB. But the little ABC, we know we can put our little ABC comment on that.
ABC, man. People that you no God gave everybody
but
reason.
To be very frank, AB, to be very frank, I told Jeremiah Kuhn was going to use the occasion. I call it occasion. You understand me? To read, unite the country. People are still reading. The puppet passed. He gave a life to Christ. He built church. He brought people from outside. He brought them to Christ. You understand me? But people are still ready. I thought he was going to use the occasion, and he will use words to apologize, use words that will encourage the people. But then he said, "Well, political ground." When you use that word, it's political days that I broke down straight. That you were coming to denigrate the puppet in the grave. But again, it's the puppet spirit, the one that confusing. Let me be very frank with that bring people. This man, he gave a life to Christ. He was a pastor. He died as a pastor. So even that monument that the people made for him, I don't know, it's in Nema or where they put an AK-47 in your hand. We got problem with that. We are Christian. Nobody is spiritual genuine. Let me tell you. The Bible told us that Paul was prosecuted Christian. He was so at that time, and he got arrested, and he got converted. That's how he wrote most of the books in the Bible, in the New Testament. So if somebody was a killer and they give their life to Christ and they build church or churches and bringing people to Christ, you don't use the man and you just to bet that money man with a Bible in your hand. Because most of the time he hold a Bible and he got a load that Israel hat on his head, and sit down, get a mentor around him and praying. That money man is supposed to. I just want to check that in. But thank you, Abby. So rest in peace, man. Let Papa go rest.
All right, thanks,
man, for your contribution. Did a lot for Nema people. So if Jeremiah want to dedicate him at this time, it's up to him. But he showed himself.
All right, thank you. So let's get on right here on this die. We are getting there. We've got all things are possible. Hello, how are you doing?
Good morning, AB. Good morning from Australia. That's your only favorite general from Australia. How are you? That's my SVP.
Great to have you on here, Mom. Yeah.
Thank you. AB, Mary Jeremiah, a criminal will always be a criminal. A criminal is a liar. Jeremiah is a criminal, he's a liar. And why would so go Guinea and steal people vote and bring it and sell it to Banta? So what do you expect him to say what that woman?
You are doing pharmaceutical business. I don't think a good business you are doing. Yeah.
I'm speaking and live around that area. I'm telling you that guy was a good he used to go to the poor country, cross Guinea and steal the poor goat and steal the poor chicken and sheep and can sell it, including drugs. I'm speaking, I say it. I'm asking saying it. Yeah. He went and stood all that old man body and disgraced him and degraded him. What is the one? That was and then when was his wife, all his family looking at that man while they're saying all these things. He's inconsistent, he's like this, he's like that, he's cheap. Only money the old man know, and the was standing there listening to that kind of cheap talks. They didn't go out there to praise himself, they didn't go out there to talk about politics. I'm not a fan of Prince Johnson, I'm not a fan of, but he cannot stay on that disgrace our old man, stood on his body. And Prince Johnson get cheering his wife. Some of students look at that man that he has to become who he is today. Degrading him and disgracing, disrespect the body, and dead body that cannot defend himself. You are not going to stay there degrading. I'm disappointed. It's very disappointed. But when you talk about someone, he's a bad person. What makes he bad person? A bad person that have nothing, uneducated. He doesn't know the tradition. He doesn't know the tradition. He's still the disgrace this man and disgrace his body, and nobody wanted to say anything about it. And up to now, nobody has talked about it. Only you, I came out to talk about it. And nobody has come out to say that they must do I want body, I want big man, I want hero, I want godfather and disgracing. Sorry, man, maybe I'm disappointed.
Wow.
Thank you for your call.
Thanks for your contribution.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
Let me get on to this one here, and then we can just speak. Now we'll wrap it up. Hello, how you doing? And now I'll call my
Good evening, Eddie.
My winner, sorry. Yeah, hello, how you doing?
Yeah, I think my dear brother, I'm TRS Bronsky. I call from Cinco.
TRS, let's listen to you, ma'am.
Yeah, Eddie, you're not imagining today. It was so shameful. It was so shameful, Jeremiah Kun, to say that kind of thing. Can you imagine it talking about the private sector don't have money and needed more money? So that's all they forcing themselves in government, forcing themselves to all kind of things to get power because they want more money. All the sacrifices he made, the money not enough. Every today you're not imagining they had a newspaper today they put divided with a proverb on it that say you cannot replace a hero with a zero, neither can you replace a drum beater with a dancer. That's what they put on the paper, on the newspaper, and they put Prince Johnson whole left story in was divided with people. That's what they put at the back of the newspaper. He look at it today. I was there looking at him when you reach to that, you could see the guilt in him. They put him for free that he cannot replace Prince Johnson. I care what he do. How you embarrass a man? How the man left money? Can you imagine?
Jerry, I know what Jerry intentionally said that he had an education problem there because nobody who really know. You can't go to that kind of thing down there.
Yes, I mean, one of the brothers say we don't know his really educational setup, but we don't know because he's very immature.
No, but I am about education because even the old man there, I have been to several funerals with my old man there. They would never say bad thing about anybody else, you know to say.
Even you could see the guilt in the man, the shame.
Jesus.
Yeah, they educated the old man, they lead the man to
the old man can be even crying on the body. Though their husband then used to cheat. Even if they're talking on that body, they will just be crying about the good things about that man. They will never talk about how the man used to cheat. The man used to be loving the people then like, are you be talking?
No way, they would never do it. How you do that to the man?
Yeah, I want to see that.
Every good night, let the old man go rest. He go on the show will come in the sun.
I know. And what are you doing?
I got good night.
Yeah, please,
let's hear from you quickly, no time.
Yeah, thank you. The nearest rabbi political slaughter I call you for the question this evening. And let me appreciate you for the time. You know, people are causing we are not surprised about the revelation that happened, feel by Jeremiah. You know, Jeremiah's desperation to be a godfather of the Unity Party, his desperation to engraft has been a detrimental to his contribution to Mr. Prince Johnson's death. You can see the desperation in the guy to the extent that a day to let's say, or Prince Johnson's death, who posted on a Facebook page that is no longer part of the NDR. He is the member of the Unity Party because for the father in contest of the Unity Party assassination, that alone brought increased the pressure. It's a heartbreaking thing to Prince Johnson because he sees Jeremiah as his son. He should be the last person. Furthermore, he even told the man to further work and go. He never gave the man $5,000 to go and fight the case and hire a lawyer. That was a disrespect. That was an insult. He did not stop there. On the funeral contribution, on the statement yesterday or today, and that a dinner call, people go to get tribute. You insulting the people's hero, the fallen hero of Nima County. You insulting the man in the faces of his family and of people who believe in Nima County, saying that this man has no moral. Even if you are far off, you call a man for 5,000, you're going to you. That is the
disrespect to a higher degree, that's being wicked, that's being evil, that's being betrayed. I know you're desperate to be the godfather, but today we are calling on the man.
So we can over that. Thank you so much.
The people, the man can almost got to understand who is the.
All right, so we can over that. Thank you. Elo, how you doing? The next caller, Elo. Yeah, let me get to the WhatsApp line, then we'll get right back. Elo, how you doing?
Hi, Abby. How are you?
Yeah, good. Let's hear from you quickly.
I'm calling for Lawrence Way.
Yeah, let's hear from you. Yeah.
Abby, I ain't called to say anything concerning nothing. All I want to say to you, thank you. Thank you so much. And I will say to the Liberian people, ye will all one sin, cast the first stone. No weapon formed against you, Abby, shall prosper. Thank you for everything.
Good.
Thank you. Bye.
You go. And Kwabo, let's hear from you.
Later you tell me, oh, really, Abby, how you doing?
Yeah, great. Go on. Let's listen to you, please.
This is Carl from Pennsylvania. Abby, I just want to say this, right? The Nimba people now should have a second thought, because the issue of saying to the Nimba people that Prince Johnson told him and not the elders of Nimba country, because every time Prince Johnson speaks, we will talk about the elders. He always says something. He always says with the consultation of the elders.
Yeah.
But for Kung to stand in the public today to say Prince Johnson told him that Nimba country does not have anyone left, it should send a kind of misreaction.
But that is even I want to say education too, but again, you want to that is even dismissive of the existence of the errors. Because for you to say Nimba will be empty without you, you no man.
Exactly.
Oh gosh, man, you can't do that.
So the people at Nimba County now should start having second thought. Another thing I want to say here, right? From the time I was child until today and going forward, no one has gone to even your enemy. No one has gone to even their enemy funeral to accept the worst thing or to accept something very great to that person life.
You can't do that.
They will always look for the good thing to stay. The dead is never criticized. The dead is always praised. For this man to do what he did today, I mean, I don't know, but it brings us back to the last conversation that you always play on your program with Senator Johnson and that guy before he demands that money, where he was talking about how Kung betrayed the party. I wonder where the MDR going that I was working all over the place.
They said our last
statement. Would not go to Nimba country and all of these things.
They want them from Kung. I know what they will say.
So now that it came from Kung, we want to see what they will be saying. But maybe we just want to say, may the soul of the general rest in peace, and may the Liberian people and mourn him and let his soul rest in peace.
All right. Thank you, Chief, for your contribution. Let me just speak of a bunch of callers, and then we get to my winners. And let me get about time I've sent a message to you already, especially when it comes to these. We just send them to you directly. Hello, how you doing? People can be getting their money. Hello, how you doing? And yes, sorry. Let me see here. Hello. Yeah, you gotta wait. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Okay, so I'll get on to this one. Okay, errors keep coming. So let me see here. Let me play my man. Let me play my man.
The shining light on the hill that Liberia will be redeemed whenever I speak to Uncle Joe. What's going on with Uncle Joe? What's going on with the First Lady? What's going on? Is this the Jose Yimambwaka we champion? Is this the Jose Yimambwaka we sold to the Liberian people? Is this the Jose Yimambwaka? That will be no nonsense Jose Yimambwaka?
May God save our state. Something seriously is happening. You see, when unity people party come up and talk, they go in the corner and they cry every night. They cry. They are not happy. They are crying. They are sharing tears because failure came so soon. They are weeping because the misery of corruption came so soon. You cannot find Jeremy Pierre to say friend. You cannot find Daniel Sunday. They all hide and watch you ask them again. They cannot speak no more because there's nothing to speak about. You cannot find them, my people. Wake them up. Call them. It's time for real talk. They can go up to FM. They can go to Grand FM. They can go anywhere. Or choose to come to school. Call them. The failure came too soon. The failure in government. Now everybody can do anything they want to do. I know some are confused. You know, some little boy, some are confused to sleep in our house.
Oh yes, and Stanton Waters from the failure came so soon. I know they said the morning came too soon. Oh, song. What about them again? See now they are song there. They said the morning came too soon. Then they can be drinking all water. But they all want. Stanton said the failure came so soon. And people telling me say he causing Eugene Fagon now. He getting ready for Eugene Fagon. He say he used to poke on Eugene Fagon and all. And I other one waiting for them. I will blend them with Eugene Fagon on a statement. While they clashing, then we are there enjoying ourselves. The money came too soon. I know the money came too soon or the money came so soon. So kind of Liberian song, man. They can be what they call the money came so soon. I know the money came too soon or the money came. But I think they want the failure king so soon. You play a new song that will be able to carry Stanton voice inside the failure king so soon. The failure king so soon. Folks, do have a pleasant night. I want to say thanks to all of you for the time. Until we are back here, do have a pleasant night. Bye-bye. But I did the draws for those of you out there. I'm trying to call you, but the number that will get the phone can use to call you. People say, I get what it is that I can't use my own land. But we'll try to work on that. Thanks so much to all of you for the time. You got your 4,000, over 30 persons. I was able to do the draws for them. They got it. Tomorrow we're going to be here with a midweek edition. They found out that's a horse edition of the Three Wise Men. Is going to be on tomorrow again. Star 799 star 100 hash. It's on tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. And Saturday is going to be there. Yeah. And I think for sure, thanks so much for being there. Do have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.
So, I see the shining light on the hill that Nigeria will be there wherever I speak to Uncle Joe. What's going on with Uncle Joe? What's going on with the First Lady? What's going on? Is this the Jose Human Bwaka we champion? Is this the Jose Human Bwaka we sold to the Liberian people? Is this the Jose Human Bwaka? That will be no nonsense Jose Human Bwaka. Because our state, something seriously is happening. You see, when unity people start to come up and talk, we go in the corner and we cry every night.